You attended the '96 Mother's Day event, right? Do you
Yes.
have any stories or memories from that event?
That was a nice event. Pac was a little tipsy. I think he missed a couple of words when he was on stage. Yeah, he missed a couple of words. He was a little tipsy. That was a nice event, man. Met Big Daddy Kane, man. You know, one of the great lyricists of all times, man. Shout out Big Daddy Kane, man. Big Daddy Kane gave us some game. We was in the limo, riding with Big Daddy Kane, and we was on our way to the Mother's Day thing. And Big Daddy Kane, man, you gave us some game, man. I remember what you told me, man. Shout out Big Daddy Kane, man. He was just, you know, a real verbally providing info about the industry and how to move when you get money. He was grounded. You feel me? You know, grounded people when you talk to him. You know what I mean? He was grounded, man. You can tell he come from it. You know what I mean? And you know, and Big Daddy Kane gave, you know, some game on it, man. You know what I mean? And definitely shout out to Big Daddy Kane, Eric B and Rakim, man. Shout out EB, man.
Is it true that Big Daddy Kane could have possibly had something to do with Death Row East at one time?
I believe through, to my knowledge, Eric B was going to be running Death Row East, and Big Daddy Kane was going to be one of the first artists to be on Death Row East. So that was to my knowledge. That is what was floating around back then. So, and it made sense because, you know, Big Daddy, every time you see Eric B, you see Big Daddy Kane. So I'm like, okay, man, that's gonna be. And I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to replace Rakim. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah.
But we didn't look at it like that. It was looked at like unity. You know what I mean? Because, like I say, Crush Groove. So you got to think unity when you think of East Coast rappers. Like, oh man, all them fuck with each other, man. Like that has to be one of the dopest events you can ever attend, man. Is an East Coast event. A room full of celebrities. Everybody getting along. Probably 6, 7 of them and went to school with each other. So the energy is different. You know what I mean? The energy is different. So when you come to the West Coast and you know, you go to one of them kind of type events, you and that motherfucker like, okay, I see my nigga over there, okay. Oh, damn. He here? Wait, didn't I just see? Oh, yeah, he here? Oh, shit, it's finna go down up in this motherfucker. He funking with him funking with him. He just said something about him. He just did a diss record about him. You in the middle of this motherfucking crossfire. So it's like, why it had to be like that? You know what I mean? I was going on tour, doing shows, man. I go down south, and it's not like that. You know, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Things didn't change, you know what I'm saying? So, but when it was heavy activity over here in California, in the West Coast, I'm talking about pulling up to the club and you seeing all kinds. It's more niggas outside the club than it is in the club. You see what I'm saying? So now you like, damn, I walk past all these niggas. I don't know who got a strap. You don't know if you want to walk out with your thing out. You see what I'm saying? Or that kind of type of shit. So the hoods is different. The mentality was different. Go down south, I'm like, then they had a panic attack. I'm like, man, I ain't getting out with all these niggas, man. It's for sure finna go down. Nah, it ain't like that out here. I'm like, what you mean? Nah, it ain't like that out here. And you get out and you like, everybody like, hey man, what's up, man? And you like, damn, this different. Because we in the United States. Did I teleport somewhere? You know what I mean? So the mentality was different when you go down south. Everybody was getting along. Clubs was cool, cracking 3, 4 in the morning. Like nothing, no problem, no nothing. West Coast, California, club, you and that motherfucker by 10. It's shut down by 11:30. 3 niggas and got killed by 12. 4 niggas and got jumped by 1. By 2 o'clock, some bitches down there fighting. 3:30, you done got kicked out because you told your broad you was gonna, I'm just saying though, type shit. You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on with California, West Coast. versus down south versus East Coast. East Coast, I was, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, you can get grimy up in here too. I felt a little, you know, kind of, you know, in the beginning I was like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying, I like this vibe, you know what I mean? But then I started, when you're in the club, it's like shit, wait, hold on. They got razor blades out in this motherfucker, huh? Like, hold on, this ain't too cool, you know what I mean? Man, let me go back to where they got the guns at in California outside the club, you know what I mean? So, but you got to travel with a positive energy with you, man. You know what I mean? You traveling. I'm very firm believer of you bring what you think. You know what I mean? So if you thinking you're gonna have to shoot somebody that day, you most likely gonna have to shoot somebody. If you think you have to beat somebody else, you most likely gonna have to beat somebody else, because 9 times out of 10 you're not even understanding that you're implementing. You're starting it. You know what I'm saying? You're being the aggressor in the situation. You know what I mean? So a lot of people have to, you know, think about that too. You know what I'm saying? When you step out, that positive energy, man, you gotta know how to bring that positive energy. You know what I mean? It's karma. It's a whole bunch of things, and they come with positive energy that can prosper you in life. You know what I mean? Ain't no such thing as waking up on the wrong side of the bed. You feel me? It's just all about getting up. If you in a certain type of mood, then don't do nothing that day. You see what I'm saying? Don't do nothing. Can you fix it? No, don't stress on it. You feel me? Can you stop tomorrow from coming? No, don't stress on it, because it's coming. You see what I'm saying? So if that mood is there, then yeah, man, you gotta know how to adjust that mood. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people not really intact with outer space, sun, things like that. You see what I'm saying? And you got to understand how your body reacts to the sun. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of people don't even know nothing about geomagnetic storms. They be like, what the fuck he talking about, geomagnetic? This nigga high. Look at him. He bombed first and brought a high ass nigga on. This nigga talking about geomagnetic. No, the shit's real. You know what I mean? So a lot of times people wake up with erratic behaviors. This, what they say, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, because you don't know what's wrong with you. You see what I'm saying? You got erratic behavior. You attitude with everybody. You itchy. You I don't feel like, but you know, ain't nobody did nothing to you for you to even act like that. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand why you're acting like that. You know what I mean? That's that control. That's that non-person control. You see what I'm saying? So when the sun is having these geomagnetic storms, it has a lot of effects on the body. Erratic behavior, jitterness, nausea. You see what I'm saying? You walk out the house, you're like, damn, I just feel like and then it's gone 5 minutes later. You're not understanding what's going on with you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to find that connection to see what's up with you. When is the most time that motherfuckers get violent? Summertime. That's the most hottest time of the year. That's when you get the most geomagnetic storms. A lot of motherfuckers be out here running around shooting shit up. Man, I don't know what, man. This nigga was tripping all day, man. But you ever notice before somebody died, somebody always come up and say, man, he was kind of acting a little weird all day today. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand yourself. And once you understand yourself and your connections, you will carry that positive vibe with you, because it ain't no such thing as waking up on the side of the bed. If I wake up and I'm in that mood, okay, bam, I know what's happening. Boom. If I can't hold, I'm not going to even be around nobody, because I know me. All right, cool. I know what's going on. Damn. All right, okay, cool. Let me try something different. But when you know what's going on, you can control it better. Okay, well, I ain't ate nothing. Let me eat something, because I might be a little nauseous. Okay, still there. Okay, I'm still a little jittery. Okay, I'm still tripping off with a slight little attitude. Okay, now I know what's going on. Now you can be like, okay, I got it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like a person having a headache. Female go get her hair done. She got a headache. Man, I don't know why I got a headache. I got a headache. And next thing you know, somebody can tell her, well, maybe your braid's too tight. In her mind, she think like, damn, man, my head, I probably got a tumor or something going on. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to know yourself. You got to understand yourself. And once you do that, you'll have a more peaceful attitude. You know what I mean? Positive. You know?